So in yesterday's episode, we tried to kill the Skeletron, which we did kill Queen Bee, which I'm quite happy about, which you could tell because we have bees flying around. And I am still using the bee armor because it gives us that extra summon, which gives us some extra damage from that. But today we're definitely gonna kill Skeletron. I felt like we were pretty close yesterday, even though I only got a few attempts in. It was just a matter of, you know, going and actually just executing on the fight. So that's what we're going to jump in and do. After Skeletron, I think I'm going to do the Old One's Army and Deerclops. So probably Old One's Army first because we got the Tavern Keep yesterday and I researched all of his items so we don't even have to worry about him. Where is he living at anyways? He's over at the desert now. Totally fine. I also want to build a snow biome thing, but I'm not doing that today. That's probably going to be in between next episode and this one. All right. I think let's go ahead and swap it to nighttime. If you're new to the channel, totally understand. Welcome. Happy you're here. We're playing Fargo Soul Mod on Terraria 1.4 with Journey Mode. Why Journey Mode? Because I'm a busy dude and this allows me to save on a lot of time. So I'm actually able to make episodes and record with it. So it's very, very convenient. Okay, I think we're all buffed. Did I change it to dusk or midnight? I don't remember. Dusk. We're going dusk. Here we go. Wait. All right, go my minions. Shoot at the hand. I'm going with imps. I got a suggestion in the last episode to use at least a couple imps for the fire debuff. Because, oh, I just ran right into that like a dum-dum. Because when it gets to the final phase, he takes apparently 1 damage, even though he's really low on health. So having high attack speed and also, yeah, the summons, the fire imps should help. Because the on-fire debuff will help kind of alleviate a bit of his health. And now the thing is, I can also just switch to the Mega Shark because if I'm not worrying about overall like total damage on the target with that, then if we go to the Mega Shark, Mini Shark, whatever we have, Mini Shark. When we go to the Mini Shark, we will be able to just go ham without having to worry about our max damage and just chew off a bunch of his health. So I think that's going to be what we end up doing. I'm getting wrecked in this phase. I need to figure this out. I need to stop talking about what we're going to do later in the fight and figure out what we need to do now. I saw the little target things. Oh wow, that was really close. Oh goodness. Okay, the skulls here are getting a little intense. No. I mean, my summons are doing a good job. Oh, I just need to stop running into them. That looked really funny. Wow, that little sword thing does a bunch of damage. My goodness. Maybe they just have low HP. That's a possibility because they're in the middle of the boss fight. Okay, let's just get right back to it, I think. It gave us another skull, right? So let's just go ahead and hit that. I feel like the beads are doing good. I don't think I need to change them at all. So I'm quite happy with them. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Did it automatically change it to dusk? I don't have a time. I don't have a clock or a watch, so I can't actually tell. But it definitely changed time, I believe. I was confident and then not at the same time. Can we slap a hand? No, you're hitting the face. I really need you to not hit the face. Oh my goodness. Team, hit the face. Or not the face. Crap. This is the problem. They're getting conflicting orders from me. Did I get that hand? Oh man, I do want to go back. Oh, this is screwing me over. I want to go back to using the... I'm so dead on this one. Oh dear. I think if I just run... All right, we're making the executive decision and I hope it works. I'm just gonna run further left and right here because I'm hoping the result will be us not having to deal much with these freaking skeletons that keep popping out, you know? Oh, that skull, I knew it. As soon as that skull fired out, I knew I was gonna bounce off of it and die. Crap. So I've done this a couple times since the last time you guys saw, and I've come to the conclusion that I needed another platform. So this is my first attempt with the second platform up here, which helps me reset my wings. I've been noticing that it's really easy for me to just treat the fight like normal Skeletron, at least in this first phase, which allows me to kind of fly up and kind of rotate around and do all that fun stuff, right? Nothing too complicated here, just normal Skeletron movement, big circles. It's that second phase after we kill this hand that it's gonna get a little bit more complicated. So I need to practice with this second platform because I think it is gonna make a bit of a difference. And here we go. So we're like going into it now. I'm going to just run my little booty off. And ooh, that worked. That double jump worked really well. Okay. Oh man, those little skulls are brutal. You know, the little ones, not so much. It's the big one. It's dodging the big ones gets me to run into the little ones. Kind of funny how that works, huh? So, oh, so many skulls. I just wish. No. It's just little bones all over the place. Okay. Okay. There's a lot going on, and I can't actually see the little bones. In fact, if I had any feedback for this version of the fight, it would be that I don't see those little bones at all, especially at nighttime. It makes it like impossible to see. So I would be curious to see what a resprite on those, maybe make them bigger, or yeah, just like a potential resprite might change about the fight, might make it a little bit easier. It's tough to tell though. Also, I'm using the bees, right? So I'm using 3 bees and then 2 of the imps, and it seems to work okay, like just okay. I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I think, man, I really liked the Eater of Worlds. I'm very tempted to do more of the Eater of Worlds. I did review my footage, and the damage of the Eater of Worlds wasn't like significantly higher when I swapped to it that one time, but I did have like all 5 into the Eater of Worlds, which meant that the damage was reduced a bit. So I don't know. Because remember, Fargo's has the damage reduction to summons if you have more than 3 of the same one out. I feel like I'm getting kind of screwed here. I cannot get to that damn hand. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna die soon. I need to remove some of these some of these gravestones. It's like impossible to see anything when you hit the graveyard biome. Man, if you get hit by his head in that last phase, you die. There's just no way around it. You die. And I like that. Because that's what happens anyways in Skeletron. So why beat around the bush? Why make it so you can avoid it? Just you die if you get hit by the head. I like it. Okay, so I've changed some things up. I tried to go back to Obsidian. We're gonna try this again with the Obsidian stuff. I've tried a bunch of different things. Probably done 4 or 5 fights since the last time. And I think the biggest thing that I've learned is some of this bee stuff is just not making too much of a difference at least that I want it to. I want it to make a bigger difference than it is, such as the hive pack or and you know, the hive pack is probably a little bit better for the guns and the beekeeper. I'm not sure it's actually the greatest for the summon. I don't think it, as far as the summon goes, I don't think it associates bee damage with those, because technically they're hornets, they're not bees. The actually is strong with this one. The thing with that is I think I've wanted it to work. So I've been led astray trying to get it to work. But if I just use my hornet pets, because they're quite good. Oh my goodness, just like ran into everything trying to talk. If I use my hornet pets, they're really nice because they just fire stuff off constantly. So I'm trying to basically stack up on them. But you'll notice, like, okay, well, let's do this fight again. We're gonna do some basic math here. Also, I tried the trick using the stinger and honeycomb. The honeycomb allowed me to, when I would, oh, actually, this is a thing for sweetheart necklace. Releases bees, douses the user in honey, and increases movement speed when damaged. You know what? I think, Where do I get the panic necklace? Can I make one? Yeah, I can. Using a band of star power. You know what? The sweetheart necklace. That actually might be really good. Also, I could do a honey balloon. Hold on. This is changing. Bee cloak. Stars fall, releases bees, and douses the user in honey. Okay, so the honey balloon is releases bees and douses the user in honey when damaged. Okay, so I could get the same effect with the balloon, and then I can make a, I haven't found a freaking horseshoe yet. Can I make a horseshoe? I could just do it with an iron crate. Oh, heck yeah. All right, because we're using the menacing cloud, or we're using a cloud in the balloon. But if I can do a, oh goodness, what was it? What was it called? So we use one of the, okay, hold on. Let me get this crafted. Okay, so honey balloon. Okay, and then with the honey balloon, we can make, what is it called? It was amber. Yeah, it was an amber horseshoe balloon. So, but it doesn't give me double jump. If I can then use this. Oh, wait, I did. Okay, so that is, right. So this is the double jump then, right? Right? Here, let's go grab this. Because what we're currently using is just the cloud and a balloon, which is the, you need the, oh, goodness. You need the cloud. Oh my goodness, what is going on with my clicking today? You need the cloud and a balloon in order to make the horseshoe balloon. Okay, so yeah. We're doing this right. So now let's reforge this real quick to menacing and try this again. I think that it may end up working quite nice. Gotta get that menacing. The problem is I'm gonna click and mess it up. It's what I do. I swear I've done it like every time I've gotten menacing on the last, oh my goodness, we did it on the last like 4 or 5 things. Okay, so we can get rid of that balloon. So when we take damage now, we're gonna be doused in honey. So I can, so instead of using the honey pack, instead of my cloud and a balloon, I can now use this, which doesn't give me the double jump. But it's not like I need it. Okay. Now we can use the Queen Stinger instead of the Pygmy. Then we can do 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay, so we only get 3 summons then, because we're not using the Pygmy, whatchamacallit. So let's get rid of the Imp. Let's do 3 bees. And let's try this. This might go a little bit better. Oh, as I run right into the, no, dear, no, this has gone bad. No, oh crap, what's going on? Well, I've got like permanent honey buff. Because that armor penetration is really good. And I kind of want to try to, why am I having such a hard time? Like things are spawning out of his butt and I'm running into him with the charge. I'm hoping that we'll be able to visualize how much extra damage we might do here. Although so far it's nothing. I'm not doing any extra damage. It's worse. Well, actually that's not bad. But is that because I was piercing? Hard to tell. Oh my goodness, all these summons. I really don't like them. It reminds me of doing, oh goodness, what was the Primordials? Is that the name of it? In Thorium? Where if you go back and watch that like last episode that I was doing, or second to last, do the second to last episode where I'm working on the Primordials. The issue I was having was these stupid mobs kept spawning and making it like impossible to do the fight. And all of the other fights in the mod, for whatever reason, were just fine. I didn't have anything spawns, like in general, when you're doing Terraria boss fights, like the spawn rate tends to drop. But there were just so many zombies, and like if it was on the wrong night, it was like werewolves and whatnot, and I just couldn't do it. It was so agitating. So I actually loaded in a mod to completely, because this was before 1.4 was available on tmodloader, I completely just disabled mob spawns. I was like, I cannot do this with zombies everywhere. And this is what that reminds me of. It's agitating. You're like, I'm really annoyed that I keep running into these things. But it's not just like normal zombies. So in a weird way, it makes me more okay with it. All right, so that didn't work. We're still gonna keep our balloon, obviously, but we're gonna swap to going back to the 3 hornets and 1, whatchamacallit? Can I kill that thing? Oh, it's a merchant. That's funny, they gave me an ammo box. Sure, thanks. All right, let's try this again. Let's see what the damage is like this time. We're hoping, see, man, I really do like just in general, I like the obsidian armor and the effect that it has on whips. I keep running into this stupid crap and it's not helping. So the whip, being able to actually whip things and tell my dudes to go attack something is like really nice. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this out. We're gonna try moving further left and right, which is what I said towards the beginning of this episode, to try to avoid some of these skeletons. But now that I think about it, I really should just whip them. Just let my dudes take care of them. That's what the dudes do. The dudes are the dude killers. Okay. Oh, no, that was really bad. I kind of got caught there. I was in a bad spot. Yeah, we want to make it so... I mean, the damage is not bad. Maybe I try the bee armor again. Maybe I give it a shot. Oh my goodness, I look ridiculous with this thing on. Oh, let's heal up with the nurse before I go again. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't have any summons out. Bees. That's gonna give us 3 of these and 2 of those. You know, having that extra summon, man, is so much extra damage. So it is worth it. Oh, but I cannot whip the hands from far away. So I kind of have to let it just stick on one. That does a lot of damage. Like one of those hands is almost already dead, but I don't know what kind of actual effect that's having. It's hard to tell. Well, I don't know, that maybe it's kind of just the same either way. I do get 2 extra defense with the obsidian armor as well. I cannot see anything on this graveyard. I have to go clear out more of those. These guys are annoying, I'll tell you what. And that actually gives me a reason to use 3 imps instead of the 2, and I'm screwed. Because with the 3 imps, more of those are gonna die because their projectiles are piercing as opposed to the bees, which are not. Okay, that time we got as far as we have. That was the furthest I've gotten, where it spawned 2 more hands. And I think I've got it. I came up with something different, something interesting to do, which was summoning 3 of these imps, because they handle all the ranged stuff, right? Then, instead of using bees, I do 2 of this. And the reason why is because this Eater of Worlds is just really good on one hand, pun intended. And on the other, anytime it spawns these dudes that like totally screw me over, it works really well because it likes to be like, oh, homie, I see you're under attack. Let me come help you. Like he just comes and hangs out next to me when I get a little too far away from the boss, which happens fairly regularly on this boss, which means that he just zips on over and just demolishes these things. And it's really nice. You see how he's just kind of hanging out right now. He doesn't have any commands. He doesn't know what to do with his life. Totally fine and understandable. He's, you know, your basic college student over here. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but he is totally demolishing these little guys. So I think this might be my final setup that I use, because he is so good at taking care of them. It makes that part of the fight a lot more doable for me. It's hard to focus while just sitting there talking over it. But I'm gonna try 1 or 2 more times for today and see how far we get, because we got to that final phase. I think this is absolutely doable. It's just a matter of rinse and repeat, just like, you know, recognize patterns and figure out what to do. I think what let's go ahead and heal before I forget. What I want to do, here, let's try 2 of these and 3 of these. I am ridiculous. I'm so stupid. Why does it, I always go back to using the summon. It's like confirmation bias. It's like, it's probably not doing any better than just using 2 of them and 3 imps. But you know what? It makes me feel like I'm doing better. And confidence is, you know, part of a boss fight. If you're very confident on a boss fight, you might do fairly well. If you're pretty, you know, intrepid and you're not really sure what's going on, then yeah, maybe not so much. But look at this. This is working well. We already got a hand dead. Both hands dead, actually. I like this. It's just a matter of learning that normal boss noise means turn around. I think that's what it means for me. To explain it, it means go the other direction every time I hear that. And it seems to work. And I figured that out in that last attempt. Oh my goodness, I'm like dodging bones and little dudes. Oh my goodness, okay, here we go. Let's go up. Thank you. Down. Oh, come on, Zen. Stop screwing up. No. Okay, we got hands, baby. Okay, this is definitely the strategy. I'm feeling confident about it, but I'm not gonna finish it tonight. I think I'm gonna do it I'm gonna do it in tomorrow's episode, which sets us up fresh to go do Deerclops or the Old One's army, which actually I think is gonna be very beneficial, seeing as we can get a bunch of sentries to set up and do all that with.